Hi everybody, this is Bonnie, and today I want to show you how to make these cute little cozies, coffee cozies, I guess. And this is one I did with just one button, and then they go over top of like your coffee cups, and this one I did with 2 buttons. And I've seen them out there. They've done them with material. I've seen them done with just paper. And so I kind of did a combination of some stuff together. This is paper stamped on, and then I just added a little trim, and I put some buttons, and in the background of this is felt to give it a little more sturdiness. I've also seen them done with just paper, and then this I got going on them. I thought that I could, that I would want to cover the paper part. And so I took, I don't know if you notice how shiny it is, I took a window sheet and I cut it out the same shape as my paper, and I attached it on when I sewed. So I'm going to show you how I did this, and then you can try it. I'm going to give these out. I told you I've been working on a lot of little gift ideas for my sisters, and we go Black Friday shopping and stuff in previous videos. Well, we're going to go Black Friday shopping, and it's a big deal for all of us. We do it every year. So I am making these up. I'm going to put them in a little bag. It's going to have a gift card in it. And this for us for our coffee, so when we're out there at 4 in the morning standing in line freezing, we'll have a little conversation piece and something to, you know, just to give them something fun. I like to give out a little gift when we go. So this is one of the things I'm going to do, but these would be great for a teacher, a co-worker, anybody like that. And it's just a really cute little gift. I just made a sheet and punched a hole in the bottom and put this card in there. We have Coffee Media around here and Tim Hortons and that, so this is just one that I happen to have. So that's what I did, and I put one big button there in the back of this one, and I added a little trim on it. So let's get started. I got this template offline. I'll have to post it down in the description on the video of where I got this. This is for a fabric template. It tells you what to cut if you were going to do it for fabric, but I'm not doing it that way, so I just wanted the template. So I got the template for the fabric, and then this stitched out piece, I just cut one straight from here all the way over. I didn't cut on these dotted lines. So this is my actual stamping part. See how I had it go right straight across? That's what I did. So I have this one that's going to be my felt. This one is going to be my paper. And then I have another one. I cut 2 out because I cut 1 out in the window sheet. So let's get started. I've already pre-cut my paper and my window sheet, and I'm going to get my stamps open. This is Early Espresso. I'm using Pumpkin Pie and Daffodil Delight. And what I did was I'm going to do like a rock and roll technique. But you start in your lighter color, which would be the Daffodil Delight, the yellow, and then you go to your next lightest color, which would be Pumpkin Pie, and then to your darkest color, which would be Early Espresso. So what I did was I stamped it really good in the Daffodil Delight. Then I took it over to the Pumpkin Pie, and I kind of rolled it like a funky like roll. Then when I got to the Early Espresso, I just tried to tip the edges of it. And no 2 that you do are going to be the same. They're all going to be different. And then I just stamped it on. And because of this, you have to wipe it off every time, so I use a wipe because it's quick. And then I kind of pat it dry, tap it on my paper. And then you repeat the process again. And like I said, really good in the yellow, kind of wishy-washy in the orange, and then just touch it with the brown, the early espresso. And then push it down. Ooh, I like that one. That one came out really cool. Okay, and then we're gonna try a different leaf. Really good in the yellow, and then funky in the orange, and swishy swashy. Woohoo! So I'll try to finish this up real quick. Doing a video. I'm doing my video. Okay, and then I just took the acorn and I just stamped it anywhere on off the pages, just to make it have some acorns here and there. Just a minute, honey, I'm doing my video. Okay. With that, what I did next was I took the pattern piece that goes to the fabric. So I'm back. I found a bigger piece of scrap. So I got my pattern, and I'm just going to pin this in 4 places so it doesn't move while I'm cutting it. Okay, get my scissors, and I'm just cutting around. Okay, so then I have my pattern. And then I place this piece on top, and then I will place this piece on top of that one, and then I will take it over to the sew machine, and I will sew all the way around the whole thing, and then I'll be back to show you how I add my button. Okay, I'm back. I took it over to the sew machine, and I sewed all the way around it. You can see a very fine, simple stitch, and it went right through, and it held up really well, and it looks good. So the next step I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how I add my button. I just pick whatever button that I like, and to get it started, it is a little thick because you're going through some paper and stuff. So I just kind of poke it through and then sit one of the holes on top of it. And then I really poke it back through. Probably a good thing would be a thimble for this. And then I just kind of keep repeating. And I got thinking afterwards, to hide this thread, you could cut out a little circle and glue it onto the fabric or onto the felt, and then they wouldn't see that. And so that would hide that part if you wanted to hide it up, but I'm okay with it, so I'm gonna leave it like that. And then the next thing I did was I got an elastic thread for when I do some beading and stuff, and I've had it, so I got some out, and I took a regular hole punch. I'm not even sure what size this is, and I went as close as I could to these to the dots, as close as I could get to the dots without well, the stitching. I call it the dots, but it's actually stitching. And without cutting the stitching. So, and then I have these holes into the, through it here. And then I'm taking a piece of this elastic. I don't know, really. And I go down through the holes. I find it easier to go down through than try to come back up. So that's why I cut a piece. I know there's the elastic thread that almost looks like fishing line. That might be easier, but this is just something I had on hand. So this is what I went ahead and used. Then I take it and I wrap it around my button. And then I pull it tight because it's stretchy, you know. Then with my hands, and I can't see this, I'm just forming a knot in there. And then again, I'm just going to, I knotted it like 3 or 4 times. A really good secure knot. And then I'm going to cut that off. And again, if you did not want the elastic to show, you can easily go and cut, you know, put a piece of material over there. And then that is it. I'm done. And by having the elastic, you can have that fit to bigger cups by having the stretchness there, and it keeps the cozy right around it. And but that's it. And I hope my video came out all right, and I hope I explained it to you the best I could, but I wanted to share it with you. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.